Binance on 24 August 2025 brought out another article. He said, what is the way out of the mess Nigeria has become? Is, is it leadership change via election or constitutional reset via transitioning? But before we tell you the way out, we want to play the final video for you so that you can watch, because the people outside the world know what is happening. You are the only one being deceived. Nigerians are the only ones being deceived. The rest of the world, they know what is going on. And are working with us, because all of us cannot be Itibolibo. It's in a place where, in a country of blind, one-eyed man becomes their leader. However, God bless us that some people have eyes. So we all cannot be behaving as if we are blind. And if you're a member of this community, you are not allowed to be blind or to be ignorant. You will be well informed. Let's listen. Thank you.
There was no Truth Nigeria. There was no media organizations. And you know what was happening to those people? To Lawrence and Masara Kim and all of them? The journalists sitting in the big capital cities, the big cities and in the capital, who were taking the line from the government and didn't have the courage or the integrity or the professionalism or the character or the motivation to go to those frontline villages. They just bought the line from the government that it wasn't really happening, and they bought the line from the US State Department that this is nomadic tribesmen being forced to move from climate change. The Fulani are not really terrorists. Oh, the fact that they're Muslims got nothing to do with it. Because they're nomadic tribesmen, they're looking for other land. They're looking to go somewhere, you know, and that's forcing them to clash with the Christian villages. Nonsense. That's absolute nonsense. That is just an example to you of how climate has been used as a scam. I mean, it's not just fake, it's much worse than that. All of these systems that are being implemented that are so profoundly dishonest, they're systems of control. How do we control the people, control the information and the narrative, and then have that as cover to do whatever it is that we want to do, which, by the way, is to go into Christian villages and not only annihilate people. I mean, in one of the recent attacks that Truth Nigeria has reported on, putting women and children inside cages in the market and burning them alive. I mean, I was sitting down to dinner in my hometown in Texas one Friday night years ago. My husband was with me. It was when we were trying to get the Sound of Freedom was being blocked because people didn't want child trafficking to be a conversation everyone was having. And we were doing our best to help get that movie put out. And I got a video. I showed it to my husband as we sat down. He couldn't eat. And it was a young 18-year-old, 17, 18-year-old girl from Nigeria who was pulled from one of the villages. And as they were slicing off her head, they were digging her baby out of her tummy. And she was well advanced in pregnancy. That's the reality of what, you know, when you put those numbers up and you go before your colleagues in Congress and you put those numbers forward, that's what it means in human terms. I mean, Lawrence once was calling Doug and myself, he's sitting in the back of a meat wagon on the bodies of his friends and neighbors with malaria. Remember, after that he went out with malaria for weeks. I mean, these the courage of the people who are on the front lines reporting this cannot be overstated. But the challenge that they face is that the media itself denies the reality that they see and report on with their own eyes and ears. I mean, that's without conscience. Honestly, I stand before all of you in the National Press Club of the United States of America, the most powerful free nation on earth, where we have First Amendment rights. And I cannot say strongly enough to the press corps, do your job. Do your job. Because we are supposed to be the inspiration.
Yeah, that is gone. And as we sit around, they are deceiving our people with uneducated fool with earring in his nose and earring in his mouth and earrings in his private part and earrings and everywhere else, and making it sound like they are going to save you. Just another distraction. If it's not the obedient, is the man with muscle. If it's not the one with muscle, is the movie star Nollywood with big nyash. If it's not that with big nyash, it's another Hollywood that left the wife and got another wife pregnant in Germany. It's all a decoy, my people. All a distraction from letting you know exactly what's going on and what you need to do to get yourself out of this quagmire, because you will continue to be on a loop. Especially if you and here they want you to have pity on them. Oh, Nigeria is hard. Nigeria is hard. Yes, drink of it, enjoy it. That's what you want. It's hard. What are you doing? What are you doing in your neck of the wood to say, how do we get out of like serious contemplation or contemplation to get this thing done? No, you're not doing anything. You say that you're believing in your God, or you're believing in the viral video of the magic man with earring in his nose, or you're believing the one that left the wife and married another guy. Like it's always something that is distracting us. And then yet, when the truth, a strong evidence is left on the table for you, you will not have even the spirit of discernment to go and look at it. God forbid if you look at it. No. You will continue to believe in something that will never work. Even the so-called things that you believe in, you're not even putting power behind it. You're just busy running your mouth, believing in it. You're not even doing anything. You're not even investing in it because you believe in it. You're not. It's just a blanket. So that you can magically appear with your money and then begin business. Rapture is not coming. Go ahead, sister.
Yes, rapture is not coming. We are here to do the job. We do the work, and we want you to be part of it.